Quiet quitting is a bunch of bullshit, and I'm gonna dive into why I believe that. But first, I'm gonna tell you the things I've been seeing around that have really irked me, and it's just sad because it lets me know where things might be headed to. And my goal is to help bring awareness, especially to the youth and to individuals who are already in the workspace, on why quiet quitting is not a good thing. So lately I've been coming across on my Instagram, I've been seeing it on TikTok, I've been seeing it even on YouTube, a lot of people talking about how they're quietly quitting at their jobs. And basically what it means is just doing the bare minimum, doing anything as is just required, not having to go the extra mile or not having to put in, true work, just doing the bare minimum to get by. And look, and I'm not saying that, everybody is the manager, CEO, or the business owner. That's not for everybody. But here's the problem. If you're not working at your best and you're not giving it your best, then what's the point of having you there at that job long term? And that's the biggest issue that I'm seeing when it comes to these quiet quitters is they don't understand that is gonna affect them long term. And guess what? No business owner, no manager, no CEO is gonna want you around because they want people in their business that can grow and that also can take on challenges and at moments can work under pressure because it's a business at the end of the day, even if you're the employee. So I've been seeing a lot of this buzz of this quiet quitting and people just trying to share it and promote and say, we gotta start quiet quitting and start teaching people. And what's going on, you're creating a lazy work environment. You're creating a lazy community of people who just don't care. And now you're creating an environment of people who are even giving attitude to their bosses, to their managers when they're asked to be done doing stuff. And I get it. There's a fine line between bosses, managers, and CEOs taking advantage and throwing on stuff to you last minute or hitting you up, to get something done at 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night, 1 in the morning. That shouldn't happen. But there's a big difference between advantage, taking on a challenge, putting the extra effort, going the extra mile, proving yourself that you can go ahead and do stuff. There's a big difference between taking an advantage in those things. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because if you want to keep your job or if you want to grow in your job, you need to prove to your bosses, your managers, and CEOs that you can get any job done that is going to be given to you within your parameter, within your workspace and your work skills. And as well, that you're willing to take risk and challenge yourself to become better and learn new skills to then get into bigger roles, positions, and also as well, if you want a raise. Because I'll tell you right now, nobody's going to give you a raise if you're just going to do the bare minimum and just say, I'm quietly quitting and that's it. And nope, I'm not gonna do that if you ask me for it. Nope, it's not within my time range. Who's gonna wanna keep you long term? I know I wouldn't, because I expect anybody who works with me to wanna give it their best. Doesn't matter what position you're in. And to go above and beyond, that shows me who you are. That shows me I wanna give you a raise. I wanna keep that guy, I wanna keep that girl, because they go above and beyond. You know what? I'm gonna give them a raise because I wanna keep them on my team. Or you know what, that person has skill sets, I wanna promote them. They have good skill sets, they're learning new skill sets. They take on challenges, they work well under pressure. I wanna promote. That is a work environment we want. We want a work environment where people wanna continuously grow, learn, challenge themselves, that can work well under pressure, that can tackle on problems, that if given something, they can know how to be able to figure it out and be able to create something out of it. Those are the type of winners we wanna create. And it has nothing to do with being an entrepreneur, CEO, business owner. It just has to do with, are you the type of individual that you're willing to do your best at what you do and give it your all? And you should be proud of that. You should be proud of that. I wouldn't be proud if I'm a quiet quitter, just getting around bare minimum, doing the lazy work. No. And that's why we need to make a shift and a pivot, because I've been seeing this way too much and it's gonna start affecting more and more people, especially the youth, where you're seeing data showing that Gen Z and millennials are just becoming extremely lazy and they're not getting work done. They're basically trying to tell their bosses, no, I'm not gonna do this, or I'm gonna turn it in this time, or it's creating an environment that is just crap. It's crap, and you're seeing work production go down. Look at the analysis also too, with a lot of this, I know a lot of people who don't wanna go back to work, or they're saying, I'm only gonna go back to work the way I wanna work, if I wanna work from my house today, or if I wanna decide to go in the office today. People are trying to make that decision themselves as an employee, and it's like the bosses are like, there's no culture now, you're losing culture, you're losing work productivity, you're creating more laziness, and it's just people don't care. It's just a lot of people don't care, and there's still a lot of people who do care. And those are the people that are gonna go far. Those are the people that are gonna separate themselves and actually become innovators, great employees, get the raises, get the new job they wanted, get the new position they wanted, because they go above beyond, they go the extra mile, they put in the work, they show the effort, and they prove to their bosses, I wanna be here long term. I want to grow in this company. I want to get a raise because I'm giving to you. Remember, it's an exchange. You cannot expect to receive if you don't give. So if you're an employee doing bare minimum and you just want to get by and that's it, and you don't care, and you're being lazy, how do you expect to get a raise? Don't go around asking for a raise because you don't deserve it. It's an exchange. You give first and they will give back. And you have to give in order to receive. I really want to push out there this message and let people know, let the youth know that quiet quitting is a bunch of bullshit. And if you adopt that into your own mindset, into your own practice, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna experience a lot of unhappiness going on into your future. And I don't want that for you. You shouldn't want it for yourself. So go out there and realize that giving it your best, taking on challenges, learning new skill sets, being uncomfortable is a great thing. And that's what makes you the best version of yourself. If you got value out of this, I would appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe, and share, because the more love you show me, the more love I can show back. And on top of that, if you did get value, go watch my next video, and I hope it can continue to bring you good information.